so hot and dry, they can't risk keeping their stomata open during the day and potentially lose a ton of water by evaporation. So they have to only open their stomata at night, where evaporation is at a much reduced rate. And that's the only time they can then take in CO2 and fix it, we call it. Right? Fixing just means incorporating the CO2 into some other compound. So they make a variety of different organic acids, and it's really kind of species specific. Different species of plants make different variations of organic acids. It might be oxaloacetic, it might be malic, it might be even citric acid. And then, when the sun comes up the next day, they close their stomata, so now there's no more gas, CO2 taken in, and now they decarboxylate all those acid molecules to release CO2 and provide the CO2 needed to do the Kelvin cycle. That's it.
They're having the light reactions during the day.
Of course. Got to have sunlight to have the light reaction. Okay? So, that's the story. Anyway, as far as C4, so you look at the little thing here, in C4, remember the big thing is we're anatomically separating in the leaf of the C4 plant the light reaction from the Kelvin cycle by having the light reaction predominantly happen in the mesophyll cells and the Kelvin cycle predominantly happening in the bundle sheath cells. So, and then we're transporting the CO2 from the mesophyll to the bundle sheath by using this fancy series of reactions that gets the CO2 to the bundle sheath cell. That way we can kind of, we can kind of make sure that we have a high level of CO2 and a relatively lower level by comparison of oxygen. So there's less photorespiration possible. Remember, we even talked about how the chloroplasts are different in C4 plants. I should say, put it this way, there's two kinds of chloroplasts in C4 plants. The chloroplasts in the bundle sheath cells actually have less thylakoids. They have less grana. So there's less light reaction happening in the bundle sheath cells. And in the mesophyll cells, the chloroplasts are more normal, quote unquote. They have more grana. They have more thylakoids. That's where the light reaction's happening. Okay? So, oh my God, you're not going to put this on the internet, are you? Don't do that.